Hey guys, it's Ian here, Fantastic Dimensions. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time it is in your part of the world at the moment when you're watching this video. I just wanted to touch on the topic of Kobold VirtualCon 2018, which just happened over the weekend. The physical con, KoboldCon, which takes place in Colorado Springs, I believe was a great success. It sounds like there was a lot of activity going on there. It was quite busy. I know the organizer said he didn't even have time to play any games this year, so I suppose that means it's growing and that it's doing well, which I'm glad to hear. The virtual con, on the other hand, seemed a little bit quieter than it was last year, which I also took part in. Last year, I think, was the first year of the con, if I recall. It was definitely the first year of the virtual con anyway. And I kind of wanted to see why that is. So I'm reaching out with this video just to see if anybody on YouTube picks it up and wants to maybe make a comment below, drop maybe some suggestions or maybe some just a reply even to say why maybe you wouldn't take part in something like KoboldCon, VirtualCon 2018. I think part of the thing that's holding people back is the registration on the website. It was through a site called tabletopevents.com, I believe is the name of it. So in order to buy tickets, which are free, but in order to buy tickets for the virtual con, you had to register on the site, and there was a bit of clicking involved and signing up, with an email address and things of that sort, so that you could get notifications, so the GMs can notify you to send you links to the game, etc. So I think that might have been a hurdle. I felt that way, I know for sure, when I signed up for it the first time last year, but I just decided to go ahead and do it anyway. My game went off this year as well. I only had 2 players out of the 4 tickets I was selling, and one of those players actually did not sign up on the site and buy a ticket through the site. He just contacted me, or I contacted him as well via Facebook, but he did get in on the game anyway. So that's just one of my thoughts. Another thought I was thinking, it might have to do with the time of year. This year the con was in May, whereas last year it was in March. So perhaps that also had an effect on people's schedules and their time to sign up and play games online. And then another thing that has crossed my mind, and this is what I really wanted to touch on in the video, is perhaps we're a bit spoiled for choice now with online gaming. I mean, you've had sites for years now like Roll20, and I don't know if they actually have a site for Fantasy Grounds or not, but I know people play on Fantasy Grounds. Obviously, we have groups like the Tabletop RPG One Shot group and the Absolute Tabletop group, which have games going on all the time. I'm pretty sure we have at least probably an average of 2 to 3 games every day of the week, Monday through Sunday, just through the Tabletop RPG One Shot group alone. So, it's easier than ever to get into a virtual game, an online game, whether it be via Google Hangouts or Roll20 or Skype and Discord. There's just every year it seems like there's another new option. So do you think maybe that that is something that would dissuade somebody from taking part in an event like KoboldCon? Obviously, if you're already on Facebook or on Roll20, you don't need to sign up on another site to get involved in an online game. So, did you know that the event was happening this weekend? I'd be interested in hearing that as well, because I think maybe a lot of people didn't know, or maybe they just weren't interested. If not, I'd like to know at least why. So if you did hear about it but didn't partake, maybe drop a comment below or PM me if you prefer, and let me know your thoughts on why perhaps you didn't sign up. Maybe you're just too busy on the weekend too. I don't know. There could be a multitude of reasons. So I'm just trying to collect some data to find out why. Sorry for shooting this video in my car, although I think I always do my vlog style videos in the car anyway, but it just so happens to be I have a few minutes here before school in the morning, so I thought I'd shoot a quick vid and send it out. Thanks to all of my subscribers and everybody who supported my channel over the last few years. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you guys helping me get over that 1,000 subscriber mark so that I could keep the channel monetized, keeping the algorithms, keep it, give it a little bit of more of a chance of being seen by people out there. So I hope you're all well. My gaming is limited now, especially with working part-time and going to school full-time at the moment, for the next 6 months anyway. So I really only have weekends to play, and I already run alternating campaigns every other week. Well, every week, but every other week is the repeats. Does that make sense? I'm just rambling. every Sunday I have a campaign game anyway, which bounces between 2 different campaigns. So I only have Saturdays available to game right now. So yeah, so that's where I'm at as far as running games on the channel goes. But yeah, KoboldCon 2018, VitualCon 2018. Did you know it was happening? We have another event coming up in the next couple of months. I think I have to touch base again with the organizer. There's going to be another VitualCon happening in one of the Texas conventions. I'll find out more information. Maybe I'll put out a video this time actually to advertise it. Maybe it'll help get more people involved. I'm not sure. But yeah, drop your thoughts below. Let me know. Did you know about it? If you did you partake in it? And if you didn't, why not? What would be deterring you from it? And what can we do maybe for next year to try to make it a bit more popular, to get some more people involved in the VitualCon? I think there were 6 or 7 games registered for the event, and I know 3 at least didn't run because they only had one. Well, one of them only had 1 player, and the GM decided not to run the game. Another 2, I think, didn't get any players. They didn't sell any tickets online anyway. So those games, I've, as far as I know, they did not go off. I've looked on the various YouTube channels to see if they were run, if they were posted, but they weren't. So my game happened. I know Charlie Cole ran a game. I think he only ended up with 1 player, but he's a trooper and he ran his game anyway. So thanks for that, Charlie. And I know that Danny Grimes ran at least 1, maybe 2 games for the convention. He also did a couple of seminars. He was very active. So thanks a lot to Danny Lee Grimes. You can look him up on YouTube too if you want. He does a lot of interesting stuff. So anyway, have a good day, and I'll see you soon.